I have a vague memory of Goodbye, Mr. Pooh. I didn't completely remember this episode, but as I was watching it, little bits of it came flooding back to me. This is the second segment of the second episode of the second season of The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and Pooh is about to say he's leaving to go to the dump. But Tigger just hears he's leaving and tells everybody else that Pooh Bear is leaving. So they have a goodbye going away party for him, and because they put in such an effort, he feels like he has to go away. He plans to come back after he's been away for a reasonable amount of time, which is about 6 seconds. But when he comes back, Eeyore has moved into Pooh Bear's house, so Pooh has to find somewhere else to live, and things get, well, there are a lot of crossed wires with certain characters, and I thought it was quite sweet. Piglet has an interesting role to play in this, and I rather enjoyed seeing him responding to Pooh Bear. And Eeyore's quite headstrong, and it's different to what we usually get with Eeyore, but Eeyore desperately needed a house. So with this one, he kind of put his foot down and said, no, this is my house now. And it's an unusual display from Eeyore, but I think it worked quite well and I rather liked it. It's a decent enough episode. It doesn't have too much going on. It's not the most complicated narrative, and I mean that in a good way. It's not too busy, it's nice and straightforward, but it's also unclear how things will resolve themselves, which I think is a nice thing because it keeps a little bit of it under wraps. So I quite liked it. As I said, bits of it came back to me. Not all of it, but particularly the scene where Pooh Bear was practicing saying something, and then he said it to Piglet, and Piglet thought that he was telling him to do that. And I can't say too much more without spoiling it, but that in particular really stood out to me. So I remember bits of it, not all of it, but either way, it's a pretty decent episode, and I don't know why I don't remember all of it, because it was good, I liked it, no problems, wouldn't change anything about it. No real strong morals or messages other than be clear with what you're trying to say, but also listen to what other people want as well and be assertive when you need to be. Not a bad episode at all.